New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The Saints in a 3.5 point to 4 point road favorite over the Falcons in a how in the hell are the Saints still in the playoff picture game? But they are. How in the world the Saints team could get into the playoffs is crazy to me when all we've done is talk about how ridiculously inefficient they are on the offensive side of the ball, how they look like a JV team so many times on the offensive side of the ball. And yet here we are where they could actually play them, with some help. And now that could actually get into the playoffs. A total of 39.5 or 40. Steven, you're not getting me to back this Saints team as more than a field goal favorite against anybody. So that's never happening for me. But then at the same time, again, this Falcons team, they kind of know where they're at, right? Completely packed it in. Maybe one of the more disappointing teams this year. There were a lot of people who were kind of thinking this Falcons team was a sleeper, right? There was a lot of people who out there had them to make in the playoffs this year. Kyle Pitts gets hurt in the game last week. So he has been practicing this week, but that doesn't mean he's going to play. And now we know for sure that we're looking at, a team that if he doesn't play, it's all replacement level pass catchers and stuff and everything out there like that. So the Saints defense, by far the best unit on the field in this game.
Our lead writer, Eli Hershkovich, will have a couple of sides that he's personally betting on up on thelines.com this weekend. I will let you know that the Falcons are one of them. He's going to take the points with the Falcons. The angle I like better here is the under. And I think we're sitting at, it's moved now. You can still get 40s. I saw 40.5 when I bet it the other day. So I would still take the 40 and go under, but that'd be my stopping point. This is an elite defense for the Saints, right? And a bad offense. So it leads to more unders, 6 straight unders for the Saints now, despite some of those totals being in the 30s in recent weeks. They still hit the unders. Yeah. We're looking at a number 28 DVOA offense for the Falcons against a top 5 DVOA defense for the Saints. And the Saints are bottom 10 offensively in DVOA and PFF grade. They've almost went 3 straight games without a touchdown until a fourth quarter Alvin Kamara score last week. So despite a very low total, I still like the under.
Yeah, I mean, especially if Pitts doesn't go. I mean, what are we looking at here on this Falcons team? I mean, his offense has been so bad all season long. Of course, Ridley just hasn't been out there in forever. Brad, again, we do know that there's motivation for one team and there's not motivation for another. Does that come into play here at all?
No, I think the Falcons are going to play hard. It's just a question of whether that means anything, because they're not going to be able to run the ball against probably the best run defense in the NFL. So they are going to rely on like Russell Gage, Olamide Zaccheaus, Pitts. I believe he said yesterday he is going to play. Is he going to be full go, or is he just after this rookie tight end receiving record? Yeah. I don't know. So I cannot see the Falcons scoring many points. The Saints, the offensive line is a little bit healthier. Ryan Ramczyk, he's been out for the last month or so. He got a limited practice in yesterday, so he could be back. They're still going to be missing the left tackle. So I think the Saints should be able to run the ball a bit. I would say -4 is the fair line for me. I'm not too keen to get involved. The under's a solid look if we don't think the Falcons can move it and the Saints are going to run it. So maybe that's the way.
Yeah, I think I can only take the points with the Falcons in this one. That said, in over a field goal, I still think is playable. But yeah, man, boy, both of these teams, I can't believe the Saints could still make the playoffs this year. But an underlook as well, possibly for me in this one.